Welcome to this introductory session of RIG at UKZN. RIG, which stands for Researcher Information Gateway at UKZN, is an online research information system that manages all UKZN research outputs, ethical clearance applications, and other research-related activities. To access RIG, you will need to go to your browser, for example Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, or Safari, and open a new session. In the address bar, type https://rig.ukzn.ac.za and then press enter. The RIG login page will come up. Enter your UKZN login credentials in the spaces provided and click Login. These login details are the same credentials you use to log into your PC or laptop daily. After logging in, you should see your RIG dashboard page, which should look similar to the one on screen. This is your home page in the system. Let us work from the right-hand side of the page to the left-hand side. At the top right-hand corner of the page, you will see a bell icon. This icon will let you know if you have any new notifications in the system or items that need your attention. Next to the bell, you will see your name and staff number in brackets, as well as the role you have in the RIG system. Click on the down arrow next to your name and you will see additional options: View Profile and Log Out. When you are ready to log out of RIG, you may log out from here. Help. Under Online Help, you will find training videos and other training material. Under Help Desk and Support, you will find contact information for support personnel if you have a problem. Under Accessibility Help, you will find shortcut keys which you may use if you prefer using your keyboard more than your mouse. On the left-hand side of your page, you will see a list of menu items: Dashboard, Research Outputs, Person Data, Notifications, Statistics, and possibly additional menu items in the future. The Dashboard option will always take you back to your home page. If you feel you are lost within the system, just click on Dashboard. The Research Outputs tab will give you a list of all research outputs you have added into the system. For example, journal articles or a chapter in a book. Over on the right-hand side of each record, there is a status flag that indicates where in the process your submission currently is sitting at. A draft status indicates that your submission is still with you, as you may still be working with it. A status of initial review by Research Office indicates that your submission is with the Research Office for initial review, and so on. If, for example, the Research Office sends your submission back to you for further clarification, you may see a status of Researcher Input Required. If you wish to edit a record, click on the Edit link located here. You also have the ability to filter for a specific subset of your data by using the filter option located here. This data can then very easily be exported to an Excel spreadsheet via the Export button located here. These aspects are covered in detail in a separate video entitled Filtering and Exporting Your Data. The system also has the capability to create a more formal type of report in a predefined format. This is demonstrated as follows. Person Data. Under the Person Data menu, there are other sub-menu items. These sub-menus relate to you as a researcher. Under Work Affiliations, you will see the school or department that you belong to. CV Activities. If you have submitted any student supervision activities for the year, or you have completed your PhD, these details are displayed here. Student supervisory activities include graduated masters and PhD students. Annual PU records. This is where you can view a summary of your productivity unit related submissions for the year, together with your PU scores and total RAND value. This is the electronic equivalent of the productivity unit letter that the research office sends you for confirmation and signature each year. All your research outputs that you submit during the course of the year will be tied to your annual PU record. When the research office validates and approves your submissions, this record will contain the totals of your publication outputs for the year. Only those outputs that meet the requirements for PU generation, including those recognized and submitted to DHET, which must be submitted timelessly for validation and auditing purposes. Research outputs not accruing PUs will not appear on your annual PU record. You may view the total PU count of your publications as well as the RAND value associated with your total PU count for the year. You'll be notified to check your annual PU report and alert the research office to any inaccuracies or queries. Thereafter, you'll be required to accept the PU record on the system, which will serve as the equivalent of signing the PU letter, which is the current practice within a stipulated time frame. Please ensure that you adhere to these deadlines. Please note that the research office reserves the right to make adjustments to the annual PU record and take steps to be refunded if the Research Productivity Support Grant was transferred to the researcher's cost center. These adjustments, for example, could be linked to DHET decisions, such as withdrawing journals from the DHET accredited lists and the proportion of books, chapters in books, conference proceedings, and creative contributions that DHET approves. Notifications. The Notifications menu shows any notifications that you may have received in the system, usually if you are required to take any type of action pertaining to your submissions in the system. Statistics. Under Statistics, you will see a graphical breakdown of your publications as can be seen on screen. Please note that only validated submissions are displayed. Lastly, under your name, you will see Things to Do. Under this heading, you will see items which will need your attention. This may either be items that have been returned to you by the research office or items you are still working on and are in a draft state. Recently edited. These are items that you have recently worked on. This makes it easier for you to quickly get to whatever you were working with last.